Figure it out.
Hello, this is Adam Koralik with Figure It Out Productions. The following video is part of our Quick Shoot series.
Hey everyone. So look at this. I got two packages here. Now these are actually both from the same person. I've mentioned him before. I have a friend in the UK named Raymond, and he sent me all sorts of cool stuff over the years. He sent me Dreamcast development kits and stuff. And he sent me like a beta of Shenmue, and he sent me some really great stuff. And once again, Raymond has decided to send me more stuff, because he's like the coolest person on the planet. He actually sent me this big box of stuff, and then said, oh wait, you know, there was some stuff I forgot to include, and so he sent a separate little box. So I actually have had to wait to open this box until this one arrived, which has kind of been killing me. But now they're here together, and I'm going to do them together. I think I'm going to open the big one first, because the small one just has some stuff he just forgot to include, but if I actually show it to you, then it'll give away too much of what's in here. So we're just going to go ahead and start here. And already I want to say, just the fact that you did it at all, Raymond, awesome of you. But in case so nobody gets the wrong idea, this a lot of this stuff I actually sent to him. Raymond is really good at modifying systems and repairing systems, and I had a couple things that were broken or needed to be updated in some way, and I sent it to him, he did it, and he sent it back. He's fantastic at this. I'm going to include his email address below, and if you have any like broken systems, and I mean like really broken, or you have, where I'm talking about, like capacitors exploded inside, that kind of level of exploded, give him, you know, send him an email. You guys can work out a deal, especially if you're in the UK. There's no reason to not do this if you're in the UK and you have some broken stuff. Or if you just want to modify something, he's really the guy to do it. But you'll see more about that in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and open this. And this might take me a second here, because I don't know how well packaged this is. Alright, that side we got through. And open up this side here. Okay. Through the top. Alright, get papers out of here. And that. Okay, alright. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, first thing we have here is a separate envelope labeled Dreamcast Power Supply. I will show it to you here in a second. Alright, if you've ever opened up a Sega Dreamcast, this is what you would see inside to give it power. Now, you're probably wondering, well, why would you want that? The reason I wanted this is I have one PAL Dreamcast, and if you see my video about it, you have to use a step-down converter to get it to work in North America, because otherwise it would, like, destroy it. But with the Dreamcast, you can just pop out that power supply and put in an American power supply, and voila, your European Dreamcast will work here. And he had extra parts, so he just decided to give me one. So that was really cool of him. Let's move on. Okay, not sure what this is. So everybody, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move the box down here and lift stuff up, because I think that'll just be better. Okay, so one thing at a time. I'll move this out of the way too. Here we go, let's see. I apologize if it takes a while to open some of this stuff, because it looks like he packaged it pretty well. Not that that's a complaint. Alright. Careful. Okay. And... oh, okay. I think I know what this is. Yep. This is the top of a Super Famicom. Just the lid, just the top of it. And I'm sure you're thinking, like, why would you want that? Actually, another friend of mine is, he traded me a Super Famicom, but the case was in really bad shape. And Raymond said he had an extra case, so he just sent it to me. So I can combine this with a Super Famicom that was not in great shape and have a really good looking Super Famicom. Okay, moving on. Get all this out of here. Pretty sure I know what this is. Raymond sends packages. It's like perpetual Christmas. Okay. This, as you can probably tell, is a European Sega Saturn. A PAL, a Model 2. Actually, maybe someone can answer this for me. Did they ever get the Model 1 Sega Saturn in Europe? I have never seen it. I've only ever seen the gray button version. The way this differentiates from an American version is the American one's always black, but this one is PAL, the European. However, he told me, he labeled it on the back actually, he put in an American power supply, just like with that Dreamcast power supply. I can just run this off, you know, US power and it'll work fine. I don't have to worry about a step-down converter. And he put in a mod chip. So if I wanted to, I can play burn games. Because I actually don't even own a PAL game, so that'll make it a lot easier for it to play import stuff, which would be US and Japanese games, which I have plenty of. Okay, moving on. What is this? Oh, it's a PAL Gamecube game. Whoa, Raymond, did you intend to give me a memory card? Okay. Well, he sent this to me because I didn't own a PAL Gamecube game, and that way I can use it just for testing all regions. It's not like I really wanted 2002 FIFA World Cup, but it's good to have at least one PAL game so I can test that out. And apparently it came with a memory card. This game might have been exclusive to Europe, but I'm not sure about that. I will find that out later. Moving on. Let's see here. What is this? Oh, I know what this is, but I can't mention this just yet. I will talk about that in a little bit. Let's get some of this stuff out of here. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, man. Okay, well, here's something I was not expecting. Hang on. Sorry. Raymond packages things incredibly well. Raymond sent me, and I was not expecting this, a purple GameCube. I'm going to have to ask him more information about this. I was not expecting to get a GameCube. I don't know if this is PAL or what this is. No, it's European. This is a PAL unit. I'm going to have to, I don't know if he modified this in any way. I was not expecting to get a GameCube. It does have the digital AV out port though, so that's a plus. Free GameCube that I was not expecting. See, that's why Raymond is awesome. What is this? This is, ooh! Okay. This is custom made by Raymond. It's made out of a PlayStation memory card, but what this actually is S-video cables for the Atari Jaguar. Yeah, I know. He can custom. This is why Raymond is so cool. He can make stuff like this. He took just generic cables, a PlayStation memory card, a third-party PlayStation memory card, which is more, well, third-party PlayStation memory cards aren't very valuable, and put all these things together to make S-video cables for an Atari Jaguar. Yeah, he's that awesome. So now I can get really good video quality out of the Jaguar, which is just awesome. Okay, moving on. What is this? Ooh, okay. I'm going to keep this secret for a little bit longer. What is this? Raymond, you really went all out on the packaging. Seriously. Oh, okay. This is something I actually bought. And, because, alright, this is the last Atari Jaguar CD game. I did not have this one. I have every other single Atari Jaguar CD game, and I didn't have this one. And the only person who I could find that was selling this was in the UK and would not ship to the States. So I had it sent to Raymond, and he just sent it along with everything else. So thank you, Raymond, for doing that. What is this? Oh wow, this is hard. This is, okay, hard to get into. Yeah, see, like, it's it's been so long that I forget which stuff, you know, was supposed to come here, which stuff is a surprise, and, yeah. Let's see here. I'm not sure what this is. Man, tape. Okay. Oh, okay, alright, to Sonic fans out there. Raymond included this. Just to be cool, this is apparently something that only came out in the UK. Very cool little Sonic item. It's a coin bank, I guess, but it also comes with milk chocolates that you can just eat. This was just, you know, Raymond, this is a really cool little piece, and I really thank you for including this as well. He didn't have to do this. He's just that awesome of a guy. And that's going to look pretty cool, like, up on my shelf with all of my figures and stuff. Let me get some of this stuff out of here. Okay. Moving on. Okay. Okay, I know what this is. Like I said, Raymond he does a lot of modifying of stuff. And I had a Master System Model 2 here. And, something's wrong with that, unfortunately. That looks like it got damaged in shipping. I'll have to talk to him about that. But, yeah, this is a Master System Model 2. And he modded it for composite and S-Video. And I can't hold that against him. That could happen to anyone in shipping. That's just what happens. But yeah, he modded it, so it's got S-Video, composite, AV, and he included a SCART cable, which is awesome because that just gets the best video quality. I'm betting I can just open this up and take this out and replace it. That shouldn't be a real big problem. So, oh, and he included a power LED. So, like I said, don't hold this against him. That could happen in shipping to anyone. So, I'll just get a replacement part and put that in there. That's easy. Oh, okay, he included a Sega Saturn game, a PAL one. I'd never had one before. That way I guess I can test all regions. This is Acua Soccer Club Edition. So, there you go, another Sega Saturn game. Let's see here. Alright, what is this? What is this? I honestly don't know what this is. Looks like some sort of power supply, but I'm not sure exactly for what. But maybe if I keep opening stuff, I'll figure that out. Actually, I take that back. I think I know what that is for. But that's not what we're going to focus on at the moment. Got this thing. This is another one of those things where I said he can mod or repair things, and I had something I wanted modded and another thing I wanted repaired, and he was willing to do that. As you can see, this is a Sega Genesis and a Sega CD, Model 1. The Sega CD was not working, but he fixed it, and not only did he fix it, but he actually put in a region-free BIOS chip, so it can control all three regions, so it can play the European, Japanese, and PAL stuff. And he made the Genesis region-free as well, so that it can play Japanese, European, and American games. He also cut the plastic on the side a little bit, so that all the cartridges will fit. And on top of that, he modified it with S-Video and just standard AV composites. And he also tapped in directly from the front of the Genesis to get the best possible sound out through the back. And so now this thing is like my dominant Genesis Sega CD combo, which is just awesome. And finally, the thing that I guess all these parts are for. Oh wait, no, not totally finally. Don't want to forget about this. Actually, let me go ahead and open this first, because, yeah, just want to. This has some CDs and a cable. First, let me look at the cable. This is a SCART cable, a modified SCART cable with RCA audio, / RGB cable, for the PAL Sega Saturn. In case anybody's curious, SCART RGB is a format that really only existed in Europe. In North America, we didn't get this. I don't know about other parts of the world. I know in Australia they kind of got it, but it wasn't particularly common. This is the best video quality you can get out of all these older machines, really prior to the Dreamcast. The Dreamcast had VGA and that was much better, and then after that they started going component and HDMI. But a lot of these older systems can use this, and this is just the best. Now, I have these kinds of cables for the Saturn already, but I guess the PAL Saturn requires slightly different ones. So he was cool enough to make these, because in Europe they don't need RCA jacks because their audio is connected directly through this thing. It's kind of like HDMI, it's all in one cable. Over here, we don't have this on our TVs. I've never seen this on any American TV. I doubt you have. So you have to get like little adapters that can convert it. In my case, it converts it from SCART to component, and it doesn't include audio. So he was cool enough to patch them in and make audio cables so that I can use it and get the best video quality out of this PAL Sega Saturn. And he also included a spindle of games, and I'll show you exactly what the games are for right now. This is a system, well, maybe you can guess. This is a system that never came out in the United States, ever. It came out, it was pretty common in the UK, but that's about it. It was released in Canada, but almost in just minimal numbers. I don't know anyone that has one. Hell, I went up to Toy Rat, you know, that awesome video game store up in Ontario that has all sorts of great stuff. I asked the guy if he had one of these, and he's like, no, I've never seen one. They're uber rare. It is an Amiga Cd32. I have never had one of these, and he actually modified it. He took off, right there should be an RF port, and he removed it and put in a SCART cable. Like I said, best video quality, and it already has built-in RCA audio jacks, so I can just use that. And so that's what some of this stuff was for. I guess this is the power supply. It's a beast. I will have to use a step-down converter, though, which is whatever, that's no big deal. This is the controller. Interesting controller. And he also included a spare laser assembly in case whatever mine dies, I have a backup CD assembly. He just has spare parts for like everything, which is why I'm really not concerned about that. The Master System, I know he can replace this. That's no big deal. And of course, we didn't have any games over here because they never released a system here. And the Canadian version of the games are really, really rare and hard to find. So he actually just burned me a bunch of games, and so I can just test the thing out if I want to. So there you go, man. Everybody, this is... Wait, actually, no, wait, we're not done. I just noticed there's more stuff in here. What is this? I don't know what this is. This is a power supply, Sega 1999. I'm betting this is yet another Dreamcast power supply. I will have to ask Raymond about that. I don't know why he would send me two, but thanks, dude. And then I noticed one other thing. He also included a little European blue logo for the Dreamcast. To my friend Daniel, who is probably watching this video, this is for you. And Raymond, thank you very much for sending this to me to give to my friend Daniel. He requested this, and they're really easy to get over there because they just peel right off the system. So, let me double check, make sure there really is. Okay. What is this? Little, I don't know what these are, just little plastic things that were in the box. They don't look like they're actually part of anything. Or maybe they're little caps for RCA cables. Does this look like it makes sense to anyone? I don't know. Maybe that's just like board game pieces that are stuck in there or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Thanks everybody for watching. Huge shout out to Raymond. As you can see, he really came through. Raymond is an awesome guy. Send him an email if you want to get anything modified or if you want to import stuff from the UK. He's an awesome guy. Obviously he does a lot of business with people. He can find you stuff in the UK if you need it. If you trade him some stuff, he's really good at making deals. Let's make sure everybody understands. He didn't send me this for free. I traded him Super Nintendo for this, the American model, because you can't get them over there, and that's what he wanted. And they're, Amiga Cd32s are much more common over there, so we just did a straight-up trade. But he made sure to modify it for me first, which was just awesome of him. Was not expecting the GameCube though. That was random. Yeah, so you guys go ahead, send him an email. Cut a deal. You guys can. He'll do so much stuff. He can modify a lot of things. He can repair a lot of things. He's a really awesome guy. So like I said, his email will be below, and I'll include a link to his YouTube channel as well. So thank you everybody for watching, and the biggest thank you of all to Raymond. Thank you very much for sending me all this stuff, man. I'll see you guys later.